Zelensky changed his tactics and his attire for Trump. During a visit to the White House on Monday, President Volodymyr Zelensky spoke with a familiar figure, a right-wing journalist who famously criticized his choice of attire during the Ukrainian leader's contentious meeting with Donald Trump earlier this year. This time, however, the tone and the attire were markedly different. "You look fabulous in that suit," said Brian Glenn, a pro-Trump pundit who works for the MAGA streaming startup Real America's Voice. "I said the same thing," Trump said, turning to Zelensky and saying, "Nice? That's the one who attacked you last time." Zelensky, wearing an elegant black field jacket, shirt, and pants of the same color, joked with the journalist. "You're wearing the same suit. I changed, you didn't." It may seem like an innocuous exchange, but Zelensky's change of clothes reflects the shift in tactics he has adopted in the months since that disastrous February meeting, when Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance criticized the Ukrainian president and called him disrespectful and ungrateful in front of the world's cameras. The heated exchange in the Oval Office stemmed from several factors. U.S. leaders accused Zelensky of obstructing a peace deal with Russia, while Zelensky expressed disbelief at the idea of diplomacy with the country that had invaded Ukraine. But before all that, it was about Zelensky's outfit. Since the start of the war, Zelensky has become famous for his military-style shirts, usually in army green or black, and cargo pants. It is the attire he has worn in the numerous speeches and nationally televised appearances he has given during the conflict, as if to remind his audience that they were in the presence of a war leader. Widely seen as a gesture of solidarity with Ukrainian troops, the outfit has become synonymous with Zelensky. But when he appeared in his usual minimalist attire at the White House in February, Trump was instantly displeased. "Wow, you look very elegant," he commented sarcastically as he greeted Zelensky and shook his hand. The comment was particularly pointed from Trump, a showman and former television host who has meticulously cultivated his image over the years. From his signature suit and tie to his love of all things gold, a color that now covers the White House, from the cherubs in the Oval Office to the statuettes on the mantle. Before the Oval Office meeting turned into a shouting match, journalist Glenn asked Zelensky why he didn't wear a suit inside America's highest office. "I will put on a costume when this war is over, yes," Zelensky said, responding in English. "Maybe something like yours, yes, maybe something better. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe something cheaper. Thanks." From then on, things started to go wrong. But almost immediately afterward, Zelensky went into damage control. He publicly thanked Trump and the United States for their support for Ukraine and worked to repair his relationship with the Republican. In subsequent encounters with Trump this year, Zelensky also wore more formal attire, including at the Vatican for Pope Francis's funeral and at a NATO summit in the Netherlands. Some European leaders have offered him advice on how to better approach his counterpart. Many of those leaders appeared at the White House on Monday in a show of Western unity and support. On this occasion, Zelensky even tailored his gifts to reflect Trump's passion for golf. He presented him with a special golf club given to him by a wounded Ukrainian soldier who lost a leg in the early months of the large-scale Russian invasion, according to Ukraine's presidential office. Before Monday's meeting, U.S. and Ukrainian officials discussed Zelensky's attire, with the understanding that he should not arrive wearing his usual military-style clothing, a European official said. It seems his decision paid off. Even Glenn adopted a conciliatory tone after Trump praised Zelensky's new appearance. "I apologize," Glenn said, referring to their February encounter. "You look wonderful.